Biggest story.
It's on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute night.
First pitch, great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad,
Leading
but
off tonight
I think
for the Yankees,
in this one he's
the
going to
center
need to
fielder,
control that a little bit better.
Richard.
Try to limit hitters from getting on base to the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Next pitch is outside. Ryan with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's outside. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the...
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. His 72nd home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look at...
One out, base is empty. And up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. That one to first, and it goes just foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. And that one hammered way back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boog, I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading to runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish. They don't have a plan. They come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like...
The throw to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And that'll do it. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Luis Gil.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
To first, one down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Check swing, called strike. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One out, base is empty. That misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Matt Wallner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 2 out, space is empty. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike 2. And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. Down go the Twins in order. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ben Rice. Rice went deep in his most recent game. Ryan back to work. That one missed. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
There's the strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL. And that one fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is downstairs. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Misses outside, ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is down low. The other way. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The shortstop, Anthony.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
First and second, no outs. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. On the ground to short, could be 2. Off balance feet.
Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently, hitting better than .350 this month. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Rice on third. Volpe at first. One gone. Well struck right field. Way back there. One run across. It bangs off the wall. Across is the runner from first. It's 3-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. And next for New York, Jose Caballero. Strike one. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. McMahon scores. And they lead by 4.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Joe Ryan departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching from
Coming
the
out of the
Twins,
bullpen for the Twins, Zebby Matthews.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Base is empty, one away. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. Judge out on the play.
now batting. Left
Here
fielder,
comes Cody Bellinger. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Simeon Woods Richardson up and loosening in the pen. 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But they blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 6 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, a pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
Trevor Larnach in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one close, ruled a ball, and the count is 1-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. And there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. Yankees 6 and the Twins nothing. Back in Minnesota. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Next pitch misses way outside. Next offering is outside. Not close with that one. Full count now. Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And that one fouled off. Hard hit left side. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air.
Man. On the ground to the left. Prado. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. On the ground to third. A sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play. One hit, one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 6 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Edward Julian.
That's a strike. It's 0-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Cody.
Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Swing and a pop-up. McMahon in position. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Mickey Gasper.
Down to third baseman, Mickey Gasper. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Gasper with a homer in his last game. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next offering down in the dirt. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back at Target Field, here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Caballero takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. Grisham, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 28 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Clemens gets it to first. That's out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And midway in the 4th, Yankees 6 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The left fielder, Austin Martin.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's a little high, and the count's full. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't
Now
think he was taking it thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Prado, the next to hit, takes ball one. The Yankees up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt.
So digging in, Matt Warner. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Twins retired in short order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Judge.
Matthews back to work. Gets the outside corner.
To like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Grounds one to short, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for
now
Yankees,
here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 in this one.
Stanton.
In there, and it's 0-1. That's to third. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 6 and the Twins nothing. Here's Byron Buxton.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Byron Buxton.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Fastball for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Trevor Larnach. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Twins yet to pick up a hit here. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And he takes a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And that one is inside. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now at the plate, Ben Rice. And there's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jorge Alcala warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Tonka getting cranked up as well. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. The pitch. Swung on, belted. Buxton ranges back. Off the batter's eye and gone. A towering shot to center, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here is Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 2. Out to short. On to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That one's in there, 0-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Into the second deck it goes. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 8-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there, and that one's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 9-0. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog. And right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Zebby Matthews done for the night, and a home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
a new
Twins,
arm into the game, the righty,
number
Simeon
24.
Woods Richardson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Caballero in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. That one ripped left field. Way back there. And that one is out of here. An absolute smash to left. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 10-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 11-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Judge rips that one. Wallner gets under it, stretches out, and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Martin sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they tack on 5 runs. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Yankees 11 and the Twins nothing. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a ball popped up. Volpe pulls that one down, and there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. He popped out his first time.
Clemens.
In for a strike, 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Fought off foul. The Yanks up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail in this one 11-0.
Now pitching for
Michael
the Twins,
Tonkin takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Stanton.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Buxton settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And the batter now, Ben Rice. He's already homered in this game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. That's in there, and a count 1-2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
11.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 11 and the Twins nothing. And now, Austin Martin.
For the Twins, the left fielder, Austin.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
In the air out to center. Grisham sprinting for this one. Long run, tracks it down. And there's 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here's the 0-2. Just missed.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The next offering misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. So 2 down now and here is Matt Wallner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a foul ball. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And he adds another strikeout to the pile, 14 now. There's Ryan McMahon now.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Tonkin back to work. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game. So a man aboard, Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap. Here's the throw to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. And they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now here's Trent Grisham looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. First offering, runner goes up the middle, tags the runner, and it's a double play.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a swing and a drive. In one hops off the wall.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
And here comes Bellinger.
Bellinger.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 12 and the Twins nothing.
Now pitching for
New arm out of the bullpen, Camilo
number
Doval.
75.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now the center
Leading
fielder,
up,
Byron Buxton.
The center
And this
fielder,
lineup is
Byron
still hitless as we begin the 8th.
Buxton.
Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Doval, known as a guy with pretty lights-out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in. Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider
Now
down and
batting,
away
the
from the same
hitter,
side thrower as the
Modo.
hitter. I mean, that's just tough.
Modo.
You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Larnick in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Jeffers up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. And that drops in for a strike. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the 2 roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike 1 right away when he comes in.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Here's Stanton
Leading
now.
off for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. And misses inside. That one drilled left field. And that's going to bang against the wall.
The batter, the catcher, Ben
Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Walner sizing this one up. Out number 2.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it by a count of 12-0.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, Edouard Julien. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. Outside, ball 1. 3 outs from a no-hitter. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one is upstairs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swung on, popped up left side. Volpe. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, Boog, he can taste it.
Defense has been a huge factor today, but a chance for the no-no right here. Foul ball. The 0-1. Popped up right side. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Back to the top of the order, Austin Martin, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Twins.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Prado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one cutting but missing down low. Gasper on second. Martin at first. 2 out of the inning. This could end it. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rice gathers, throws the first. Not in time. He beats it out and keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an 0 for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Bases loaded, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. To first, and this should do it. Goldie. And that'll do it.
This team has won the series with the win in this game today, so you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.